Hey, what's up YouTube? Sony India today showed us the brand new Rx10 II. Now this guy retains the same 1-inch sensor size and the same very fast Zeiss 24 to 200 mm in 35 mm equivalent f/2.8 lens. However, there's a brand new sensor out here. That 1-inch sensor now is an Exmor RS sensor as opposed to the Exmor R sensor that's the Rx10 I possessed. Now Exmor RS sensor also has this particular dedicated DRAM, which what it does is that it enables this camera to record very high speed 4K video. Also because of the Exmor RS sensor, you should have very low light capability, plus also the shutter speed actually has increased to 1/32,000 seconds. That's insane. Apart from those, the other new features are that it now can record 4K internally up to 29 minutes. The RX104, which was released along with this one, can also record 4K internally, but only till 5 minutes. And apart from that, you have a brand new picture profile called S-Log2 for better color grading. You also have, as I told you, the shutter speed 1/32,000. That's a new thing. Also, this now has a great up to 960 FPS slow motion, 40x, meaning when you divide 960 by 40x, you get 24 FPS, right? So you can record a video in as fast as 960 FPS and then slow-mo it up to 40x to make it a 24x slow motion, a 24 FPS slow motion video. Of course, the resolution of those video won't be 4K or full HD, they'll be slightly over HD, but still 960 FPS is crazy. So let's go ahead and take a look at the body, which is almost identical to the Rx10 I. So as I told you, the body almost looks identical to Rx1. You have the same magnesium alloy body here, and it's definitely weather seal. Also the same lens, Zeiss T-type lens, which is the highest grading lens, 24 till 200 mm in 35 mm equivalent focal length, and the aperture range is f/2.8 constant. And that's the lens. You can see all the specs now there. 1-inch sensor, Exmor RS sensor. You have the focus fine-tune ring here, which is very smooth, and also the aperture ring out here. The zoom ring is here. On the front side, you have the usual autofocus assist lamp, and here you have the autofocus mode, single, continuous, DMF, DNF, meaning you can override the autofocus with your manual focus. I don't see the IR receiver anywhere on the front. Anyway, on the top, you have the shutter mode, shutter release button, the zoom lever, C1 button, and there's the exposure compensation scale, your LCD monitor, and then the flash comes out from here. You cannot tilt it, and then the shooting mode dial here, the accessory hot shoe. Behind you have the articulated non-touchscreen 3-inch TFT LCD monitor. You also have an EVF and then an eye sensor, so that whenever you're moving near to the viewfinder here, the EVF here, your LCD will automatically switch off, and some of the other area buttons. The buttons are big enough, they give quite good tactile feedback. This side you have NFC and a single card slot. Now remember, if you want to record high-speed videos like AVC, XAVC, or 4K videos, you need an SDXC minimum 64 GB card. On this side, you have some of the terminals, like you have headphone jack and sound monitoring, charging, and also HDMI port up there. And below, tripod mount and your battery slot. So overall, although it's a heavy camera, about 833 grams, but then you're also carrying a fixed lens of 24 to 200 f/2.8. So that glass generally is very heavy, and not only the body. So you have the whole camera at about 833 gram. I'd still take it considering the very fast lens. Now I'm going to give you some image and a video samples of this. Let us know in the comment what you think. This guy will be priced at just about 94,000 Indian rupees. It's cost $1,300 in the US, and this will be available very shortly in India. Thank you.